The old trust meter. Speaking of trust, America, if there is one institution in Virginia you can still trust, because it ain't the White House. It is IDD. I don't disagree. You can trust that the tomfoolery, the ballyhoo, and the shenanigans are going to be off the charts. And at some point, one of us is going to take you down a rabbit hole to who knows where. I mean, it's like death, taxes, and an IDD rabbit hole. That's kind of what it is. Death, taxes, and an IDD rabbit hole.
It really is.
It really is when you think about it.
The tough part about tonight is that there's no candy on the set. And it's making my heart hurt. We're
trying to be responsible.
We're
drinking water. We're drinking ice water and no candy.
This is pathetic.
What is going on here on a Freestyle Friday?
Freestyle Friday.
What a health kick. Oh, wait, fear not. I didn't tell you where I had dinner. After my son's ass bashing, which he was on the wrong end of it, we went to the Texas Roadhouse, where I proceeded to get the full rack of ribs and a double side of mashed. And ate.
You went double side.
I ate all of it.
Wow.
Of course, I hadn't really had a meal today. I was starving. I thought it was a freaking protein bar at like 11 a.m. And I was in school today, so and just water. So I was like, I need a fucking meal. I was like, full rack of ribs. What? I get 2 sides? Let's double the math. And she goes, listen, loaded. Yes, loaded. I want loaded mashed. Nothing screams throw in the towel, America, like a full rack of ribs and a double side of loaded mash. Nothing.
Not a thing.
It screams, fuck it. Like that. Like a full rack of fall off the bone. Oh, they were succulent, Tom. They really were. And the thing is, I wasn't stoned. So they were truly, truly succulent. If I had them now, I'd have gold in my hand. Anyway,
absolute succulence.
So we are here to IDD segment 2, the redoubtable one, the highly questionable one. We are doing our trust meter, first one for the Knicks and the Celtics tonight. And we're going to tell you what this entails. And then he's going to give you where he rates or trusts the Knicks on a scale of 1 to 10. And I will tell you what I think of the Celtics. But we're going to give you the numbers first, because that's why you watch this show. You don't watch this show for a bunch of, what I think. Fuck what you think. What do you know? What do we know?
Yeah.
Because you really can't base things off of opinions.
Yeah.
You can base things off of facts, okay?
Well,
at least in terms of,
My bad, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, what I love about what we do here through all of our bullshit is that we hit you with facts. Nothing is rarely pulled out of one of our asses. And if it is, the other one of us will shove it back up that ass with a fact check. So we fact check each other. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And he gets me. I was wrong about Mike Brown not being a head coach of a championship team. And I own that. I thought he had won one. He won 4 as an assistant, which actually was more than I thought he won.
Pretty accomplished.
But I digress. The point is, I was wrong about that, and he called. But that's what we do here.
That's right.
That's how we roll.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. You know.
But I will say this. What we're trying to do with this trust meter is identify certain stats that we can point to, numbers that say, okay, this is a sign. This is a foundational piece to a good team.
Sure.
So offensive rating, defensive rating. We might add rebounds in there.
You have to add rebounds in there because nobody else does. Nobody really does. Right. No one really talks about it. It gets mentioned every now and then, but not.
But winning the rebound battle is a major part of winning a basketball game.
You want to know why Bill Russell was so great? He's the best fucking rebounder that ever lived. You know, people say, why do you put him ahead of Michael Jordan? Because he is the reason people say defense wins championships. He's a fucking slogan. He's been retired for 60 fucking years. The man is a walking slogan. Never mind what he did in the civil rights movement, all that shit. He's a man's man. Bill Russell, there's a reason why that jersey, actually there's millions of reasons why that jersey is there. But he is the one who said to me, and I quote, defense and rebounding are one and the same. And he taught me something I never forgot. He said, the possession doesn't end until we get the ball. And if you limit your opponent to 1 shot of possession, how good are they going to have to shoot to beat you? That was his whole fucking
especially
philosophy.
If you have him offensive rebounding.
And where Red Auerbach's genius was, I've never met a human being with this mentality. How do I turn that into offense? And he invented the fast break. And Bob Cousy was the ultimate showman. He was a mini Magic. He was the Houdini of the hardwood. And I've told people this, and this is for you people. Go put video of Bob Cousy next to Magic Johnson and watch these highlights. You're going to shit your pants. Who influenced who?
Dude, there's a guy on social, and he's kind of young, but he'll play a video, right? He'll have a video watching himself watching highlights of an old player, right? And he'll go, "I'm going to give Bob Cousy 2 minutes to impress me." So he turns it on, and like first pass he makes, he goes, "Oh
dear." I gave you 2 minutes, not 2 seconds.
The second thing he does, he goes, "Oh, damn." And then it's funny.
But when we talk about this trust thing,
yes, so
rebounding has to be on here. It doesn't get talked about enough, and that's coming from the man himself. And why do I put him ahead of Michael Jordan? 1, he has twice as many rings. 2, he had to battle Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem and all these guys and people that are still in the top 10 that no one talks about. Jordan had to deal with Bird and Magic. Well, fucking Russell had to deal with fucking Kareem and Wilt and fucking
Super Mario
and fucking
Luigi,
Jerry West and
Luigi.
fucking Elgin Baylor.
Dude, Luigi,
fucking
Mario,
badass.
all those plumbers.
All of them. they really are. Fun. So
okay, but we're going to point to certain things that we think are foundational of a good or maybe a not so good team, depending on what
that's the other thing. We're going to find out what's going to hang you.
Yes. And then, but I also think there's like the opinion in the form of like the eye test. Yeah. So we can look at all these stats, but still go, you know what? Well, I don't trust them fully because of
the eye test matters for one reason, because stats do not tell.
You can't tell
the whole story, because a lot of it comes against inferior competition, and that's why we have the other stat about your record against teams with 500 or better. So what do these people do against good teams for opponents? That's a very important stat. That's a telltale stat. That tells you that every other stat you may have looked at before that is meaningless.
It's skewed.
Yeah, because it's skewed.
Yeah,
because
they played the Nets 4 times.
They're in the same division as the fucking fucking Wizards.
Right.
Like, give me a break. Do you realize someone scored 83 points this year on the Wizards? And it wasn't who you think it was going to be. Nope.
It wasn't a great score.
I gotta say, if I gave you 5 guesses at who did this and you didn't know, I know this name doesn't pop up. In fact, if I gave you
20,
his name,
20 guesses.
Yeah, his name wouldn't appear anywhere in that top 20. No fucking way. No. Because you'll go to like good teams first. And you look at their top 2 or 3 scorers.
Yeah.
So by the time you get through all of that, you'll be at 20 to 30.
You might be in the 20s.
You're probably between 20 and 30. Because they're not high. They're a 10 seed right now. That means there's 18 teams at least that are probably better than them. If they finish in the 10 spot, which they might. That means there's 19 teams better than them. 19 times 2 is what? That's 38. Just saying, simple math. So we're going to give you all those stats. We're going to start.
19 times 2. Why 19 times 2?
If there's 20 teams in the postseason, 10 in each conference.
Right.
If they're a 10 seed, that means they could be the worst of the 20 teams in there.
Sure.
So there's
but
19.
What do you mean by 19 times?
Well, that's 19 fucking teams with leading scorers you have to go through before you get to them.
Yeah.
That's it's probably somewhere between 20 and 30.
Yeah.
I don't think it's between 10 and 20.
No, 25.
25, somewhere there maybe. That you think would be the guy.
And as you're going through, he may never pop into your head because he's not a scorer like that. I mean, sure, he's a 20-something point a game guy.
Peyton Pritchard scored 94 points in the men's league game last night. 94.
What?
Peyton Pritchard in the men's league last summer, scored 94 fucking points in a basketball game.
Right. Well, he's playing against me.
But 94 fucking points?
He could score 120 on me.
I'm just saying there are guys that could have done this, and this is the fucking clown
he scored 53 in an NBA game. It was the last game of the season when no one was playing.
Oh, Peyton?
Yeah.
No, his high is 45.
No, he scored 50.
Peyton Pritchard did not score 50.
Yes, he did. Let's see.
He did not score 53.
Peyton Pritchard.
Career high. How pro? Because it might give you a college one.
Career high scoring.
This game.
53 points.
I guess who? It says 43 points. You lying. 53 points. So you can always tell when he's lying. He says it quick. Oh, yeah, 153.
Look at that.
Moving on.
Look at that. I was right on.
Moving on. It's like,
anyway, back to the trust meeting.
It's like Trump with the fucking Epstein files. Like, hey, back to the fucking.
It is not
back to the war we didn't have to fight. To distract you.
Trump would not have done that. He would have
He's too stupid.
He would have gone, It's 43. I said 43.
Yeah, he's trying.
No, it's 43.
No,
Everybody knew
it's on
that.
tape, Don. You said 53.
No, it's not. I said 43.
That's fake news.
That's that motherfucker.
Don, it's on record. That's fake news too.
March 5th. I thought like the last game of the season one year, he went nuts.
He had a 40-point game.
It was March 5th.
Yeah.
It wasn't the last game of the season.
March is the last month.
Yeah.
So you're in the home stretch. You're not.
That's true.
Yeah.
Against the Blazers.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let's start doing
this because honestly, we were
we're fucking.
We don't need to talk about slam out of
slam out of
Babu out of Bibu
out of Bayou
out of Abajababu Abachishmabu.
There's my sports poem.
Okay, yes, that was wonderful by the way.
Okay,
I got missed the second time I heard it because you
rewatched it.
Yes,
it's a pretty good poem. I mean, it wasn't sad.
No, I just knew that was
all right. Trust meter. So we're going to go with
offensive,
but
no, you know what? No, we're gonna get rid of that.
Let's
go defense first.
Defensive efficiency.
Yeah, defensive efficiency first, and then we'll get to rebounding. We'll do all the defenses. That's more important than the offense.
Okay, defense.
See the LA Lakers
rebounds,
defensive rebounds. Still this.
I think rebounds both ways though, because
but that's second chance points.
That's big.
That's second chance points. Yes, that can help you too. But the key is, as Bill Russell said, this is why he won 11 championships, was because he made a point that every team we play is going to get one shot of possession. And that's why he's the greatest rebounder ever. That's why he's the greatest defender ever. That's why he's the greatest player ever.
Okay. So enough about Bill Russell. Jesus Christ.
Well, we'll start with that because of
defensive efficiency rating, defensive rebounds, and then we move to offensive efficiency.
Mm-hmm. Points, shooting percentage,
offensive efficiency, offensive rebounds.
Points first. Efficiency is the same as total points per game. Put points per game next. Yeah, and then you want shooting percentage.
Isn't that offensive efficiency, though?
Well, you got to know what they're if a team is in the top 10 in shooting, if they're in the bottom 10, it's bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's Detroit's biggest hang-up is they're not a very good shooting team compared to the team that the pool.
So in the defensive efficiency, do we want to do opponent field goal percentage and things like that, or no?
Yes.
I
would do that first. Yeah. What are they holding teams in terms of their shooting percentage? Absolutely. Yeah. And again, if it's one shot of possession, what are the odds? Do you think that number is going to be higher or lower?
Yeah. All right. So I got offensive efficiency, points per game, shooting percentage, and offensive rebounds.
Okay.
Then we're going to go record against winning teams.
Teams of 500 or better. 500 or better.
Well, we'll say over 500.
Over
winning teams.
So 500 doesn't count.
Yeah. Records against winning teams. Records in close games.
I'd say 5-point games.
Okay.
Or is it whatever the NBA margin with 5 or 3.
We'll say records.
I think it's 3 actually.
3-point games?
Well, what's the spread always in Vegas? 3.5. That's like the most popular. So I think maybe it's 3 points. They count that as a close game. Although 5 is a close game.
5 is pretty close. Let's say 5.
Say 5.
Record in 5-point games.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're both going to have to do research to figure this stuff out.
Sure. Well,
I think that's
you're going to research the Knicks, and I'm going to research the Celtics.
I think that's enough.
What are you doing with us?
I just mean...
Yeah, that's enough. That should cover it.
That should cover it. And
let's just look at the defense again. So, turnovers. You got to put turnovers on the defensive side. How many do you force, and how many do you?
Well,
that's a two-way stat because you could force a lot of, which is obviously as good as your defense.
I think we should rate how many turnovers on offense you have. Turnovers a game.
Okay.
You think we should have defensive turnovers?
I think you should have both. They're both important.
So is that steals?
No, it could be a block shot or a guy could shoot.
That's not a turnover.
An air ball, 24-second violation. That's a turnover. Nobody gets the ball.
Okay.
So it's not just steals. I'm saying.
Okay.
Because a turnover is a few things. So then offensively, my magic number is 15. If you're below 15, ideally you want 10, but if you're below 15, you won't win.
So I'm going to look up the Knicks.
Just the Knicks.
Defensive efficiency rating.
Okay.
Let's see. See what it spits out. Hopefully this is right. I think this is June. As of April 10th, 2026, The New York Knicks have a defensive efficiency rating of 113.4. The rating ranks them 8th in the league overall. Okay?
Defensive
Efficiency rating.
There it is. Oh, no.
Knicks, 113.4, 8th overall.
Let me see. To find the exact match, I did that.
Here, I can.
No, I got it. I had it right there. What was your rating again?
113.4, 8th in the league.
Except cookies. Okay. No, 2026. So right now, where's New York? You said you were 8th?
This says you guys are
4th. We're 4th. Oklahoma City 1, Detroit 2, San Antonio 3, Boston 4, Houston 5, Minnesota 6, Toronto 7, New York 8.
Is that the same?
NBA team deficiency.
Okay, defensive efficiency.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are
4.
What's the score? Does it show the score?
0.108 is what it says.
Because mine said my ranking was 113.4. I don't know what that means.
Either. I'm looking for it now. I'm looking for a 113.4.
Well, if that's showing us as 8, it's probably the same stat. So you guys are 4th in the league. We're 8th in the league.
Yep.
Okay.
So both top 10. That's important. You got to be in the top. I think you got to be in the top 10 to have a shot. If you're not, you really don't.
Right.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
So they're both there.
Now let's look at opponent field goal percentage, which I think might be easier to find.
Okay. Actually, I thought that was on ESPN.
Yeah, I think it is.
Let's see.
Under team stats.
Yeah. Looking for it right now. This is offense. Go to
Okay. Defensive leaders.
differential.
Opponent field goal percentage. That's what we're looking for, right? Okay. Opponent field goal percentage.
They do.
I'll get this.
Opponent field goal percentage. Where is this? That's not it. That's offense. Stat. Motherfucker.
That's not what I'm looking for.
What
It says this is the stat, but it won't give it to me.
Opponent's field goal percentage.
It literally shows a link to it right here. Opponent field goal percentage. But when I click on that,
Yeah.
this is not the opponent's field goal percentage.
It's your field goal percentage.
Yeah. Team.
Yeah.
So we're going to go New York.
Yeah, when you go across, you go from points, field goal attempts, percentage, 3-point, all that shit, free throw, for all the shooting.
Well, this is the opponent.
That's a lot. Points a lot. We're number 1.
But let's go field goal percentage. You guys are number 2. Great, still. Okay, so you guys are 2 and we're 5. Damn, this is good stuff here.
Yeah.
So Boston's opponent field goal percentage is 44.2%. The Knicks is 45.9.
Yeah.
You guys are 2 in the league. Knicks are 5th in the league. So, all right. So Knicks 45.9%. I mean, holding your opponent under 50% from the floor, I mean, that's good.
Given a lot of teams shoot threes now, it's not as hard.
It's not as good. Yeah.
Well, it's harder to do because, hard not to do. It's easier to do because 3 points the lowest percentage shot in the game, and now teams are averaging over 30 attempts per game.
Yeah, but I think we might be the worst in the league at defending the 3. Let's see that. Oh no, look at that. We're not. We're 20th.
Not good. Not awful.
You guys are 18.
We're not better. I didn't think we were good at that. I
So-
think guys are wide open when they shoot against us. It just doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
But when it is, they hit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. What was the other one? It was defensive rebound.
This is huge.
So let's go back
This
here.
is huge. If you learn nothing from this show, ask yourself that question. How good is the team? Defensively, well, if they can limit, rebounding is tied to it. If they're limiting opponents to one shot possession, then you're tough to beat, man. You're almost
Defensive
impossible to beat.
leaders, blocks, team rebounds. Let's look.
Old noodle.
Team rebounds.
Right there.
All right. We've got Boston again.
Yeah.
At the tippy top.
At 3.
Number 3 with
Yeah.
46.4 rebounds.
San Antonio's right in front of them.
Yep.
And Houston. Yeah.
And then the
three
Knicks
contenders.
are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Knicks are 7.
Not bad.
They're less than a rebound behind Boston.
Not too shabby.
Boston's 3, Knicks 7.
Not
okay,
too
let's
shabby.
take this down.
So top 10 in that too, both of them. Mm-hmm.
45.8.
Saying
7th.
both teams so far are in the top 10 of every fucking thing we're looking for. So far.
Okay, so should we look at opponents' turnovers? Right? We should look at
Well, you should have
opponents.
turnovers forced and then turnovers committed. They should have both.
Well, we're looking at most turnovers
Well,
by the opponent,
well, you have to,
right?
yeah.
Whether it's forced or not. I mean,
Well, first question is how many turnovers are you committing again?
well, no, we're talking about defense, right?
I know, but I'm saying once you know that number, it gets easier to project the other one.
Okay, so Knicks are, in terms of opponents' turnovers, the Knicks are 15th with their opponents having 13.8 turnovers a game.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are second to last with opponents having 11.8.
Yeah.
There's not really a big difference there.
No.
But man, that's not a lot of turnovers, 11.2 against
No,
you.
that's why I don't know about that. I've always said that 15 was the magic number. If you're below 15, you have a good chance to win. If you're 15 or over, you're virtually guaranteed. Unless
That means your opponents on average are only averaging 11 turnovers a game against you guys.
But if you're
11.8
committing, like, say as a team, you're committing 17 turnovers a game.
Well, that's
You're
different.
You're not winning a lot of games.
Let's look at this.
If you're giving the ball to the opponent 17 more times.
So turnovers.
But think about what you said. 17 more times they get a possession over you.
Yeah.
That can now you're on.
You guys are leading the league in fewest turnovers.
Yes, we take care of the ball. That's very, very, very important.
So that's interesting because your opponents average 11.8 turnovers a game. You average 11.4 yourself. It's a wash.
to watch.
That's interesting. The Knicks averaged 12.9 turnovers a game, and their opponents averaged 13.8. So that's almost a wash. The Knicks come out one better on that.
One
on average.
better per game. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean a whole lot.
No.
But if you're taking care of the ball and you're not giving your opponents extra chances, and you're a good defensive team on top of it, it becomes even harder to beat you. Wouldn't you say, Thomas? Because think about how those two go hand in hand. And think about it quick because I'm forgetting why I thought of it.
All right, now let's go to offensive efficiency.
yes.
Pull up your thing because you had defensive. Show the offensive efficiency.
Let's see. Here we go. Offensive efficiency. Get up ahead. Let's go to points per game first because that's important. The Knicks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th in the league in points per game at 116.8. The Celtics are 22nd in the league in that. Okay, we score 114 a game. No, it doesn't seem like that big of a difference. It's 2 points. Knicks are 2 points more.
The Knicks are 10th.
Yeah, they're 10th and we're 22nd. They're like you guys are 116 point Where the fuck are you? 8. And we're 114.5, so 2.3 turnovers a game.
No, we're talking about points.
Points per game, rather. That's not a big.
Oh, so we'd blow you guys out by 2 points every night.
Absolutely. Until you factor in the defense points allowed, and then you find out that no, you would not, in fact, blow us out every night. In fact, you could lose a 13-point lead at home, and we don't have Jaylen Brown. And Jason Tatum is playing like shit.
Oh, we spanked you guys.
And Derek White is blowing the Pope.
We owned you guys last
Derek White was 2 for 10.
Admit it. We crushed you guys. Absolute crushing. At full strength, we demolished you.
Not this life. Not this life.
All right. Shooting percentage?
We did points per game. Yeah, definitely. What are they shooting? Field goal percentage. Just overall first. I'll move.
Field goal percentage.
Yeah.
We have the Knicks coming in at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
And the Celtics coming in at 16.
16. Right in the middle of that.
We're blowing you out in that one again. 47% to 46%.
Never mind, they lost every defensive battle to us, but I digress.
We're talking about
offense now.
That's right.
Let me
this is our specialty.
Give me my pig and eat it.
That's right.
That's right.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Cake.
In all the other metrics, it was like a 2-point difference too.
Yeah.
But we're 10th in points
just
per
all
game,
Celtics.
10th per shooting.
Anyway. So the bottom line is he's a 3-point shooter, which is probably the great equalizer. Because Boston shoots so many of them.
3-point. Well, we shoot 37.5%. We are 1, 2, 3, 4th in the league. You guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we blow you the fuck out of the water in that by a percentage point.
Yeah, because we shoot so many more of them.
Oh, well, that's a good.
Yeah, go look at attempts.
3-point attempts. I think we'll probably outshoot you in that too.
No.
Definitely not.
No.
You guys are 1, 2, 3. You guys are 4th in the league at 41. And we are
keep going.
1, 2,
keep
3,
going there,
4,
Sparky.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th.
Yeah, 12.
Dude, we shoot 3 less a game.
That's 9 points, Tom.
We're not talking about points. We're talking about attempts.
Yeah, but I think there's a chance for 9 more points potentially, right there. They shoot 3 more a game. 9 points is a big swing when your point differential is 7 point, whatever.
9 points. You guys aren't shooting 100% from the 3 point.
No, I'm just saying in terms of more opportunity. Now they're going to hit that. It just gives you more opportunity.
We shoot a better percentage.
You shoot far less.
3 a game?
But we've
not far less.
How many total made?
FTM made, is that right?
Yeah, for 3-pointers made. Is that
no. Oh, there it is. 3-pointers made. The Celtics make 15.3. The Knicks make 14.3.
So 1 a game.
1 a game.
Yeah. It's huge. Then look at point differential. I bet they're close. I'll bet they're within 3 points of each other. Look at point differential.
Points per game.
No, not that. I'm talking about in terms of when you go to the standings. Just go to the standings for a second. You see it there. The margin of victory. Boston's like +7. The Knicks are +6. It's 1 point. It's close.
Yeah, it's 1 point.
That's what I'm saying. It's close. That adds up. That's what I'm saying. That all makes sense. And we average 1 more point. We have 1 because we shoot far more than them. On average.
So you average 0.8 points more than us because you're shooting so many more threes?
No.
It's literally like the same numbers. They're very similar numbers.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about our defensive rating. We're number 1 in points allowed. That's huge.
Okay.
Huge.
I thought we were just talking about 3-pointer made.
We're talking about percentage? 2? Right? No, volume. How many we took?
We're talking about percentage
and total.
Made
and total attempts. Okay.
We broke it all the way the fuck down.
And we're still have a point differential of +1. By the way, we're also 1 game back.
I thought it was 2.
2?
I think it's 2.
We're 2. 2.
Did but
they're also
we won the season series.
2. We didn't have Tatum Brown. But Tatum Brown. Either one of the games.
Oh, please.
Yeah, let's yank 20. Let's yank 30 points because Tatum was averaging 30. Let's average 30 points out of your lineup and see what the fuck you do. Yeah, fuck you. Sharman averages 6 points a game.
Jalen's not in here. Hey, Sharman, hit 7 threes.
He has 6.
Hey, Sharman, hit 7 threes.
That doesn't happen.
It happened last night.
But it never happens.
It happened last night.
He's a good shooter, but he doesn't usually get that many attempts.
Right.
He usually goes 2
He
for 4.
basically was Jalen Brown.
He might go 3 for 5 every now and then.
He was Jalen Brown last night.
He might go 3 for 5. He's never gone 6 for 7.
He was literally Jalen Brown last night. Made up for him.
Jalen would drop 35 on your asses.
Jalen's scared of the Knicks. We've seen.
No, he was going to shit on you.
Shaking in his boots. You saw Jose Alvarado coming off the bench and he was like,
no, laughing at him. Laughing boy. Anyway,
right.
Point is, trust meter. So we've tallied up everything.
We didn't talk about the offensive rebounds.
Okay.
Or the offensive efficiency.
Okay.
You never looked up the offensive efficiency.
It's too much.
Yeah, this trust meter is too much.
No, it's
too
not.
many things.
No, it's all right. We're almost there.
Offensive efficiency. I'm not impressed with this gummy.
Mine's kicked in. Efficiency?
The 2025-2026 New York Knicks have established a historically dominating offense with an offensive rating of approximately 119.7 to 122.2, ranking among the best. I don't want to hear among the best. I want to hear what's their ranking.
Dear God, they're 119.3 is who?
The Knicks.
Denver. New York is 2, Boston is 3.
Wow.
So New York is 1, the offensive rating is 116.9, Boston's 116.7.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
Just imagine if Tatum was there all year.
He was not there. Well, see, I'm just saying.
Fuck guys. All I have to say is fuck guys.
I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, look, and I think if they do meet, there's going to be a great series. This is going to be a quick one either way. But where I feel more comfortable about Boston this year is I think Tatum, what he gained from this was he watched them move the ball without him. And when he came back, one of his goals was the ball doesn't stop moving anymore. He's averaging like 8 assists or 7 assists a game, which is just
Jalen Brunson, take note.
I mean, and by the way, Jalen Brunson had a good night the other night. He was 10 for 19, 24. He had
25 points
and
and 10 assists.
10 assists. He was solid.
We've always said he's got to get 9.
9 was the magic number. He got 10. He was good last night.
Yeah.
So it wasn't him. He did his part. But so my thing is, like with Tatum, or with the Celtics rather, Tatum watched this and goes, "Well, I can't disrupt this." That's what he was when he was. We're trying to figure out what he meant by he was hesitant to come back and why he was hesitant to come back. This is what he was trying to figure out. How do I step in and this doesn't change? He wasn't worried about I can't play with these guys. He didn't want to fuck up what they were doing. That's what he was talking about. I want to come in and this has to continue going the way it's going. That's what he was talking about. And I should have figured that out sooner because I'm a fucking basketball player. But I mean, that is what I figured this out like a couple of days ago. I was like, that's what he meant. You know, how do I step in? Because that number came up from, this is what triggered it for me. The number from Eddie House. When the Celtics 25 assists or more, they're like 25-2 now. The magic number is 25. If the Celtics as a team have over 25 assists, they are virtually unbeatable. They're 25-2. Tatum knew about this. That has to continue when I come back. Can't be like hero ball. He is a willing passer.
Yeah.
There are possessions where he literally takes it off.
He's always been that, though. Right?
No, but he averaged 30 points a game last year. He wasn't doing this. Not to this level. Now, I'm not saying he wasn't a good passer. That's not my point. What he's doing is now he's virtually more passive on offense in general. The offense, he doesn't mind being the second pass of the play that's not designed for him.
Yeah.
That's different. He's willing to do that on possessions.
Yeah.
And that's what
he might need to do that physically, too.
But and that's part of it. But he said also, I don't want to come back and be a dog. I want to come back and really matter. And he's right. So how do I do that and not disrupt this flow? Yeah. And that's the thing about this. 25 assists.
Son of a great player.
It's a son of a great player. And that's what he was afraid of. Not about Jaylen Brown and him. And no, how do I make sure we keep going? Yeah. That's what he was concerned about. That's what I love about him. And when you think about it, that's his personality. That's always been his personality. Sometimes to his detriment.
He wants to be liked.
Yeah, but I wish for once he'd get pissed off. Yeah. Like you would have thought when Steve Kerr did what he did in the Olympics, if he was ever justified for anything.
Well, I'm sure he got pissed.
But in public? You and I are both going, how the fuck is he not?
That pissed me off.
Yeah, like, why aren't you mad at this?
I'm a Knicks fan.
You're the best player in the world. And he rounds out. Think about this. And this is, you think Kerr must have been on the gummy when he said it. Kerr must have been on the, we don't have a matchup for you. Like, who in this planet is guarding Jason Tatum? Who has ever been able to guard Jason Tatum when he's on? I saw him drop 48 on Giannis's head in Game 6 in Milwaukee, and they were coming off the championship. Giannis was in his prime.
It was 72.
No, it was 48.
No, that was 72.
No, it was 48 in Game 6 he dropped on him. And then in Game 7 he dropped 52 in Boston for good measure. Like, this dude is no one
fucking measure.
This dude has that's Bird Jordan shit. That's the number. He did that in Game 6 and 7.
What you say?
Bird Jordan.
BJ,
Kobe Beck putting that. He's capable of that. Yeah, Cobster. Cobster.
The old Cobster.
Yeah, the Birdster, the Birdman.
Right.
The Birdman.
So we did all this to say
the doctor.
So what's our trust meter? Okay, so here's the interesting thing. If I was just looking at the Knicks stats, my trust meter, I'd have to say, would be an 8.
That's good.
That's really good.
If it's 8 or above, it's good. I think 8 is kind of, you got to be 8 or above to be okay.
But I'm not just looking at the stats.
No, of course not.
You know what we didn't look at?
What?
Record against winning teams.
We still have to do that.
That's a big one.
It does count.
Because we just said...
But the Celtics is so skewed because they didn't have...
That's why I said this is more about the Knicks. Yeah. We trust the Celtics.
No, we don't know about that.
The Celtics are at a 9 right now.
We're getting better.
The Celtics trust meter for you should be a 9.
9.5.
Okay. Go fuck yourself.
The 0.5 is... No, there is a legitimate 0.5, though. It's the biggest 0.5 ever.
I'd say it's a 9.25.
No, it's 9.5. It's 9.5. Okay. Yeah, because of what Pritchard said. I thought before that. No, because of the way he said.
We see him again.
No, he was saying we know who they are. We think they're legit, and we're going to be ready for them. It wasn't arrogant.
Did you know what?
It was like, we're not going to overlook these guys. Are too good.
You know what Jalen Brunson said last night? And when I heard him say it, I didn't think anything of it. But now looking back on it, it lets me know, that Mike Brown has these guys ready to go. So they asked him after the game, they said, what was going right for you guys? And he was like, everything. We played well.
We're the greatest.
He said, we played well.
The Celtics team is a joke.
And
and
then she said, well, you and Karl Anthony Towns were doing a lot of pick and roll, and it seemed to be working really well. Why haven't you done that sooner? And he said, I don't know. And I thought to myself, you know what? That lets me, that right there lets me know
that he knows
that when the Celtics come to town,
he doesn't know.
The Celtics going to take a big old patuka up to Pajunga.
Oh, is that right?
That just lets me know. You know why? You know why I say that?
No.
Because none of this happened last night. Because your little story about Peyton Pritchard saying, we'll be ready, is hilarious.
It's true, though. That actually happened.
But it's like
nonsense.
Dude,
this diarrhea
will be ready.
What I wish he said versus what.
Last night they asked Peyton Pritchard, what are you guys going to do if you see this team again? And I thought he was going to fold and say, we'll cry like a bunch of bitches.
No.
But no, he came out of nowhere.
You're going to slap that ass.
He came out of nowhere like the Terminator and said,
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna take it to the car wash. I'm gonna ride the
ponies. If he had any balls, he would have said that.
No.
He's got no balls.
No, it is the smart man.
Obviously.
It does not give your opponent, especially when you respect.
Okay, look at Jalen Brunson. The most boring interviews of all time. My God. Just like...
No, Bill Belichick is the most boring interviews of all time. But he's not that far behind.
It's bad.
It's pretty bad. I'm not saying he's totally... You can't one-up Bill, though. Bill is the standard.
But Bill's
boring?
Bill's a prick.
But he's boring, though.
But he's a boring prick. I'm not saying Jalen's a prick.
Okay. He's not as bad.
It's just like...
I'm just saying he's not as bad.
They walked up to him and they're like,
True.
so you guys got the win here. But I liked it because he wasn't, Jalen Brunson wasn't celebrating that win. Like, I saw all these videos of like, the Knicks acted like they won a championship. I was like, no, they didn't. Their 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th guys came running off the bench and hugged Josh Hart because he was shooting good, and he never shoots good.
He's a bricklayer.
Exactly.
Then he finally threw something that connected.
The Knicks acted like they won a chip. I'm like, give me a break. Jalen Brunson knows what he needs to do to have a successful season right now. And it's not beat Boston in the regular season.
No, he knows.
Okay. That means absolutely nothing.
He also knows that he just seen Jason Tatum's floor. Okay, so if he sucks, he's going to do this? Well, what's he going to do if he's good?
He's going to suck again.
No.
Obviously.
See Miami. See Milwaukee.
Yeah, but
see Dallas.
But the trauma of the Madison Square Garden court is just...
See Philly. See Philly.
The trauma of the Madison Square Garden court is just repeating in his brain. He's going to...
See Cleveland.
Jalen Brown's setting up to miss some major free throws. I can see it.
Look, to be fair to Tom, we haven't seen... he's 80% now. That's good.
Good.
That's regular season.
Yeah.
Has he done that in the playoffs yet? Nope. No, he has not.
Knicks record against winning teams.
That's why I think when Peyton says we'll be ready.
We'll be ready.
That's what he means.
Oh, because
he knows.
Jalen's been
practicing. He's like, he knows. I already up his ass about it. I don't care about the 8 free throws you made against the fucking Wizards. The Wizards blow. Like that's what he said. Peyton said to him. He's like, dude, the Wizards let Bam Adebayo score 83 points. Well, I don't care if you made 8 free throws.
Okay. So in the 2025-2026 NBA season, the New York Knicks showed significant improvement against winning teams, holding a 27-22 or 28-22 record as of April 9th, 2026.
Respectable.
Although they beat Toronto tonight, so that would give them one more win. 29-22.
Solid. Good wood solid.
But it's not like super impressive.
No.
But I know they stunk last year. So this says,
I respect it.
This marks a notable improvement from 2024-2025, where they struggled against top opponents. They were 12-22 last year against winning teams. So they were 10 games under 500 last year against winning teams.
God.
Whereas now they are 7 over. So again, not impressive, but much better than last year.
Sure.
But the funny thing is, I still would pick Boston to beat them, and I'd still pick Detroit to beat them. Now, that doesn't mean I don't think there's a chance they could beat those teams.
There's certainly a chance.
But if I had
to... It already happened.
Right. But I'm just saying, in a 7-game series, like... For the historic Lofi to happen 2 years in a row, it's not.
That generally doesn't happen.
They would actually have to beat them this year.
Yeah.
And that's going to be really difficult to do with Tatum and Brown again.
But I think the thing about it is
they're a different team. They're
a younger, more athletic team.
Yeah.
Which I didn't understand why that was supposed to matter. But Brad Stevens is no dummy. He understood that it wasn't just about bringing in young talent. They had to be able to play a certain style.
Yeah.
And he got guys that fit.
But you also didn't want to become an aging aging team with 2 stars on it.
No, but they're
now
not.
It's like,
but the Brown and Tatum, Brown's 29, Tatum's 28.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about they got rid of Porzingis, aging, Holiday, aging, Horford, aging. I mean, just boom, 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 and then it was like, who are these fucking guys?
Yeah.
They can play.
They've all got specific roles.
They complement.
Yeah. They complement. And the thing is, they were built to fit around Tatum and Brown. Mm-hmm. That's what I love about Brad Stevens. He knows who his horses are, or his thoroughbreds are, and he knows what he has to do to protect them and to make sure that they hit play at their peak level. Look at this fucking team right now.
Pinnacle.
I'm just saying, and again, the reason I say 9-5, yours is an 8, mine's a 9-5, is because that half is Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
Now, I'm cautiously optimistic. I've been pessimistic.
I thought that half was what Peyton Pritchard said.
It makes me. I'm cautious. It's still a 9.5. I have to see it. But
as opposed to a 10?
Yeah. I have to see him not do this. This to me is the one thing that can stop him. Because if he is like Mike Tomlin in that he's stubborn, is not going to change what he does, they could be cooked. Knicks could beat him again.
Yeah.
If he is more like Bill Belichick, where he changes it up depending on the opponent, which is what I've been hammering him to do about the Knicks. It's like every team that beats the Knicks doesn't do this. They don't shoot 45 fucking threes and free throws. Yeah. That's not the formula to beat the Knicks. Trust me. So the Celtics had the players to do it. That's the problem. It'd be one thing they didn't have players that could do that. No, they do. That's the frustrating part about it. So now what gave me hope is, in the big stat, Jaylen Brown takes 4.5 less threes per game this year. His points are up by 6. Also, his assists are up. He's averaging over 5 assists a game for the first time in his entire career. He's never averaged more than 3.8. He's up over 5.
Go ahead, Jaylen.
So, because he's taking less threes, going to the basket more, and for the first time, he's an 80% foul shooter. Okay?
Heck of a year.
And part of that is coaching. He didn't just think that up on his own. I think Mazzulla helped him with this.
So why are you taking it?
Because I need to see, because you said it yourself, and we joked about it, you're right. You can't, okay,
after this year, how can you take 0.5 off from Mazzulla?
He has to win it.
He's easily the coach of the year.
He has to win it. You know why? Because they're good enough to win it. They have the talent. I'll tell you what, they would have beaten San Antonio had Jaylen Brown not got ejected. They were up 4 and outplaying them. They should have beaten Oklahoma City twice. They lost at the buzzer in OKC, and Brown or Tatum didn't play in that game.
I think most
Then they beat them by 10 in Boston.
Most coaches would not have this roster as a 2 seed.
Only because they hadn't seen it yet. Brad Stevens did this with no accident.
I know.
He knew exactly what he was doing. And that's why he is what he is.
But
and
Tom Thibodeau wouldn't have this as a 2 seed.
Tom Thibodeau was doing what right now?
I mean, he's a well-respected coach.
Fired. He's an unemployed coach.
Dude, you talk so glowingly.
He couldn't get it done, Tom.
You talk so glowingly.
He folded, Tom. Folded like
I think there's plenty of coaches.
Man, wet himself.
There's plenty of coaches that wouldn't have this roster as a 2 seed.
You want to talk, Lofi?
And you're telling me
Let's talk
you're taking off half a point for Joe Mazzulla after what he's done?
He hasn't done enough. It's easy. I'll tell you.
You guys are fucking.
Let me tell you.
Crybaby scumbags out there.
Let me tell you
all
why.
Of you.
All
of you.
Let me tell you why.
With all your fucking championships just shoved up your ass, and you're still bitching. And
but this is why they're shoved up our ass, because we earn them, Tom. Because we don't just we don't wave the pom poms. We don't just wave. We don't blindly wave the pom poms. You hate those fans. You know it. The ones that nothing like the Dallas. The Dallas Cowboy fans who think they shit gold every.
No, that's delusion.
That's right. We're not delusional.
I'm not asking you to be.
We're not realists. Here's the thing.
Fucking pessimist.
No,
you know it.
No, he has to prove it. Okay, you did it in the regular season. That's not.
I'm going to call you
You're
a pessimist.
I'm not listening to me.
You're a pessimist.
You're
a realist, but it leans pessimist.
I said I was cautiously optimistic. You never let me finish my thought.
Bullshit.
No, listen to me. This is what I listen. He has done this.
Finish your thought.
He has. You kept cutting me off. He's doing it again. He's doing it again, America.
We talked about the Celtics for 20 goddamn minutes.
Listen. Well, it would have been over by now if you stopped cutting me off.
Stop cutting you off.
I can't finish it. Listen.
Dude, you've said 1,000 words about the Celtics.
Because it would have been 500 if you would stop flapping your gums.
Bullshit.
He cuts me off every time. He's doing it again. Listen, stop cutting me off.
If I stop cutting him off, I'll never speak. Promise. Let's see it.
I was going to finish what I thought and be done with it, but he won't let me finish my thought.
Good.
Oh my God, now I forgot it. You fucking asshole.
What'd you forget? We're arguing about Joe Mazzulla.
No. Oh, yeah.
You said you were
perfectly optimistic. He did it for the regular season. Okay, that's why I think. But he has to do it. He's never done it in the playoffs before. I've seen him do it when the pressure's on. He had house money. Tatum wasn't on the. He always had an out. So he did it. There was no pressure. Now there's pressure. Tatum's back. He's getting better. There's pressure. This is a Ferrari again. He can't crash this Ferrari.
All right.
He can't crash it. And if they're the 2 seed, they're set up to win it. They're set up to win it.
Yeah.
They are. He crashes this fucking thing again. Can't do it.
Okay.
He can't do it, Tom. They have come too far.
I just feel like
he can't crash.
I feel like he's got a little bit of an out.
No, he doesn't. Not now. He doesn't
because of Tatum's health.
Tatum.
He's not 100%.
Doesn't have to be.
Right, but I understand that.
Doesn't have to be.
But with him not being 100%, it makes the road harder.
The team around them is better. It's better.
But
Shireman,
part of that is what he's done.
Nemias, Keita, Luka.
You're saying that team is better than fucking Porzingis?
Yes.
And no.
Yes, I'll tell you why. It is now. Not 2 years ago, but it is now. It is now.
Well, if they were still, I'm talking about.
This team is better than that would have been. Holiday would have been a year older.
No,
Porzingis still can't play.
No, obviously.
To 30 minutes a night.
It's not as good as the
2
team
years
that
ago.
had them.
But they don't have to be that good to win a title. They don't have to be that good.
Interesting.
And Tatum and here's the other thing. Tatum and Brown.
They might have to be that good to beat Detroit.
Tatum and Brown are better than they were then. That's the other thing. Jaylen Brown isn't. Jaylen Brown, yes, dude. Last year,
he's a wounded duck.
Before he got hurt, 30 points a game. He was top 5. He should have won MVP last year.
He's a wounded duck.
No, he's not a wounded duck. He came, dude. He's been back 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks. He's averaging 22 and 10.
Dude, because he's amazing.
And fucking 6 assists now. Like, this is ridiculous.
If he's back to 100%,
dude,
that's nuts.
If he plays at this level, 22, 10, and 6, they can win the title. He doesn't have to be 30 points again.
Yeah.
If he's 22, 10, and 6, the Celtics can win the championship this year.
All right. So you should be at a 10.
No, I got to see him do it. He's 9-5.
Okay.
He's 9-5. He blew it last year, Tom. He blew it last year. They should have beat you guys in 5.
That's true.
He blew it last year, Tom. You can't, and Tatum hadn't got hurt yet. No, Tom. You can't tell me that. He's got to prove it to me. And you know I'm right. And if the roles reversed, you'd say the same thing to me, and you'd be right.
I just feel like he's proved a lot this season. Anyway.
I'm cautiously optimistic because of what he did.
I have the Knicks at an 8 because I should probably actually put him at a 7 because I don't. The stats say, hey, this is a team that's top 10 in everything, offense and defense, which is usually a recipe for playoff success.
Yeah.
They're also a fucking inconsistent team. And you can't do that. Like in a 7-game series, if you do that, then you become what the Celtics were last year. Where you give away 2 games and then you're in a hole and you go, shit.
This is your point, though, Tom. They beat the Celtics this year 3 times, but they never faced Tatum and Brown. Mm-hmm. Last year, our season, when they did, they were 0-4 against them. Mm-hmm. So they're 22 and 27.
Well, not in the playoffs.
But I'm saying, talk regular season right now. You're going based off their regular season record. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you shave those 3 wins off if Tatum and Brown are there. Because you probably would have if he was 100%. They bitch slapped him in the regular season last year when they were 100%. Mm-hmm. So why would they do it again?
They were a different team last year.
I think this team is better because this team is more built towards those 2. Mm-hmm. More so than it's more built.
Porzingis killed us last year.
But he was never there.
Against us,
yeah, but availability is key.
I'm talking about against us.
The big men that we have now aren't as good as Porzingis, but they're gonna be there all the time.
No, I know.
Not every 5th day. No,
but
that's important.
But you're saying they ran us out of the gym last year. Porzingis killed us.
Yeah, but Tatum and Brown also killed you.
Well, they kill everybody.
They kill it. Everybody kills everybody. But the point is that they got younger, they got faster, and they got deeper.
True.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they have as much top-end talent. I'm saying they're deeper 1 through 10 or 11.
But I guess...
I can't remember I said a couple weeks ago I couldn't name the scab on the roster. I still can't name the scab on the roster.
You probably say it's Walsh.
Yeah, Walsh had fucking 12 tonight.
Yeah.
And 4 steals.
Yeah.
Fucking bum.
Against the fucking Mosley Raiders.
Dude, he's had double digits as a starter against other teams that were better than them.
All right, Scalabrini, the announcer's the scab then.
He is the last one, the last real scab. Scabarini is legendary. So, if you want to talk top 10 scabs, that's when we got to do, Tom. So top 10 scabs. We have to do this. Right. Oh my God, he's brilliant. He's brilliant.
I didn't say it. You said it.
But you gave me the thought.
Okay.
Top 10 scabs.
So here's my thing though.
He's right.
Going into these playoffs last year, I didn't think the Knicks had any shot to fuck with the Celtics.
I told you they did.
But it was only because you thought Boston could shit themselves.
Which I was 100%
Boston will not shit themselves again.
Not this time, I don't think
they won't.
I don't think they will.
So, but for some reason, I feel like the Knicks are closer this year.
Only for one reason. And we don't know what Tatum is going to look like yet.
No, I don't think. No,
if Tatum was healthy,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about. I feel like these Knicks are better than last year's Knicks. They're a better defensive team. And that's funny because Tom Thibodeau is supposed to be this fucking defensive genius. Look at any of the numbers, they're better this year on defense. Now, but if Cat decides he doesn't want to give a bunch of effort, if Jalen decides he doesn't want to rotate, then they won't be a good defensive team. And they'll get shat on when they play teams like the Celtics.
At the end of the day, the Celtics they didn't do it too much last night, but they're going to pick on Jalen Brown in the playoffs. They're going to pick on him. Yeah. I'm telling you right now. They're going to pick on him. They're going to post him up with Derek White. They're going to, everywhere he goes, they're going to do to him what they did to Luka. Yeah. They're not going to be able to hide him.
But here's the thing.
They're going to target him.
The Knicks have played better team defense this year.
They have, but it's going to pull people away from guys.
Dude, it's the reason you guys are better than us. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying, to me, I feel a little bit better about the Knicks in that series, only because last year, I legitimately thought, like, I don't know that they'll win a game.
But you were basing off the regular season.
Right.
Because they got blown out 4 times.
Right.
Which I would agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this year, I'm not basing my feeling on.
Well, this year's irrelevant because they never saw each other at full strength.
This year,
so it's a wash.
I'm basing it on how I've seen them at their best this year, and I felt like it's better than last year's best. But, they're the 3 seed for a reason. Because they're not as good as the 2 teams above
them. The Celtics last year lost both games to OKC. They beat them this year convincingly in Boston. They should have beat them in OKC, and they were shorthanded.
Yeah.
Last year's team got swept by them.
Yeah, but last year I remember them playing without Brown.
Right? No, they had one game against them. They didn't have Porzingis. But
or was it this year where they didn't have?
They didn't have.
They definitely didn't have.
They didn't have Tatum in the first one.
Then they played them tough. Then
they didn't have Tatum on the floor, and they lost on the last second.
Yeah,
they lost 104 to 102. Jalen had, what did he have? He had 34, and Peyton had a lot. Again, Peyton Pritchard had a lot. But they were ahead for most of that game. And they come to Boston, and Tatum plays, and they beat him by 10. And the kid Jalen, the other one, he was back too for them. And Tatum.
They're different when he's playing.
Yeah, so they had all their guns. Boston won by 10. So I was like, okay. And then they were beating San Antonio, and they were playing well, and then Jalen Brown got kicked out of that game. And then they ended up losing by 9, but in the fourth quarter, they were ahead.
Yeah.
They ran out of gas. They were beating them until they were ahead by 2 in the fourth quarter. They just didn't have enough without him.
Well,
and then Mumbiana hit like 8 threes. It was fucking ridiculous.
We said this a month before Tatum came back, that Tatum could come back and they could instantly be the favorite.
Yeah. I think they are.
I would pick them.
I think they are.
I would pick them.
Because they literally can play 10 guys and not change their style.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen too many teams that can play 10 guys and not in any way change how they want to play. Mm-hmm. It's crazy to me. And the fact that Jalen Brown has taken this approach to go to the hoop more, I think Tatum will follow suit with that once he gets more comfortable. And I've always said that the 2 best slashers in the game. Now, I think they're doing it. I know Brown is already doing it. At least he did it for a reason. If Tatum gets to that point, I'll take them against anybody.
Yeah.
I don't care if they have home court or not.
Because then you eliminate the part of their game that was their Achilles, which was beating themselves.
It's Kobe and Shaq.
They're not going to beat
Jordan
themselves.
and Pippen. It's
Yikes.
Bird and McHale, Magic and Kareem.
It's Izzo Miliaccio.
I'm just saying, Izzo Miliaccio.
That's right.
Forget about that one a lot, though.
Yeah. We don't talk about that too.
Yeah. Well, hey, we're modest on this show.
That's right. We don't want to toot our own.
We don't want to go beep beep.
No.
So anyway, but what?
I think we're done.
No, we got to come back for segment 3.
What are we going to talk about?
We got to talk about baseball.
Oh, fuck baseball.
We have that. See that? That's why we haven't talked about baseball right there. Because I got to say, we got to see what happened. We do.
About what?
What happened? I mean, analyze, break it down.
You guys lost. We lost. You guys scored 2 runs. We scored nothing.
You don't do a third segment. It's only 11. Oh my god.
No, it's fucking midnight.
It's midnight.
I got to mow the lawn before soccer tomorrow.
Oh shit! I got to go buy a lawnmower tomorrow. How much did you pay for that thing? You remember? When you got
$400.
I was thinking around it.
I think, but that was fucking 10 years ago.
The thing's 10 years old.
Yeah.
You've gotten 10 years out of that?
Yeah.
Holy shit balls. Oh, dude.
And a good oil change won't hurt. It's like I've never changed the oil.
Oh, yeah. How do you do that on that?
No clue.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, he's right. So we'll return. I think we're talking Sunday night. With
Dude, Sunday night. I don't think I can do Sunday night.
Oh,
I'll let you guys do it double. It's just fucking, man, when I got to wake up at 5:40.
I might see you Sunday night. We'll see.
It's fucking hard.
We'll chat about it. You guys enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the weather. See you soon. Redoubtable. Crazy. Whatever.
Dude, you know what I'm saying.
Stoned.
Fucking
Loaded.
doing that.